It's gonna prove.
I know,
Jesus
but
is not
I'm gonna
God.
tell you that Jesus is God. I can tell you with scripture. Let's go to John 17:21 when he said, "I and the Father are one." What does that mean?
Yes, they are.
Wait,
In nature.
That's not John 17.
that's not John 17 verse 21 to 23. All right, let's go to it right now.
Let's go to it, man.
All right, let's go to it right now. We're gonna check. Let's check it out.
I thought it was John 10.
I know. We're gonna see real quick.
Am I in
right.
John 17?
Yes, it is.
John 17, 23
that they
to
may
1.
be. Yep, John 17, 21. That they all may be one, as thou, Father, are in me, and I in thee. That you also make, that they may be one in us. That the world may believe. Stop. That the world may believe that Christ has sent me, and the glory which you have given me, I've given them.
Read that back.
You also make, that they may be one in us. That the world may believe. Stop. That the
but that same logic. You use his logic and be basically all God.
world may believe that Christ has sent me, and the glory which you have given me, I've given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. The point, we're not going to jump to that we all God.
That's why one means nature. When you say one means you're God, when Christ say that we ought to be one with him, that means not be God. So he's like, hey, you got to be consistent.
The problem is this, bro. No, let me say something. You taking away from Christ's deity, bro, and you doing a real damage thinking that you're right, bro. And that's what I'm gonna say. With the head knowledge of being Jews, all that, none of that stuff matters, bro.
So let me help you.
I'm gonna just tell you that.
Give you the better scripture. Right?
Go ahead.
It's like if you confident in what you're saying, why do you seem like you're upset? Like if you know you're right, you should be more calm about it. Like something's up here. Like something ain't right. Why is he acting like this?
With that scripture, why do we run from that? When he said make him one as we one.
If I gotta be able to say more than 4 words.
Go ahead, I'm done talking.
I'm not.
I'm gonna let
You're
you
not
go.
done talking.
Because you got a lot of trickery. I know your move. We're gonna jump. All right, watch the trickery. Watch the trickery, yo.
I'm not gonna do
all right, watch it.
Look, if you're correct with what you're saying, even if it's trickery, you should be able to still prevail. Like if you know your word, you shouldn't be afraid of no trickery at all. Because that's what Satan's filled with, is trickery. But hey, it come across like he's a bit afraid. I don't know. The first guy wasn't really afraid.
Just watch.
It's coming.
It's coming. Show it.
So I wouldn't use John 17:21. Here's why.
Okay.
You're trying to make Jesus be God.
He is God.
So let's say you're trying to make Jesus be God. When you read John 17:21, it says that they may be one as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they may be one in us. I wouldn't use this verse.
Wait, go to 22 though.
Okay,
don't skip out 22,
and then you'll let me respond,
I'm let you
right?
talk.
No problem.
Read 22.
And the glory which thou hast gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one.
Okay.
Right? The reason why I wouldn't use this verse to make Jesus be God, because then what you would be saying is that we're God too.
Yeah.
Because if the criteria to be God is to be one with God, and we see Christ telling us, can be praying to the Father for us to be one with him too, you're going to say you and I are not God, and I'm going to agree with you. So I wouldn't use this to make that argument. Here's what I would, here's what I would use. Why don't we just go to John 10 and when he says, I and my Father are one directly? That's where I thought you was going to go. You don't want to go to that one?
I want to stick right there, because before you say that we all God, it's not saying that. The verse I'm talking about is John 10 and 30. Hold on. This is what you got to understand. Jesus in the flesh, right? He was still God, but in the flesh. When he died and rose again and put out his spirit, we cannot.
Meanwhile, scriptures say that he was beneath the angels. Which one is it? Is he beneath the angels, or was he God? Yes, he had the fullness of the Godhead in him. But Godhead and the word God, 2 different words, man. Oh. 2 different words.
Now operate like God. Let me give you my testimony. Why I don't do the things I used to. It's because God. Hold on. Wait a minute.
If I'm one with God,
the Spirit of God dwells in His children. So that's what it's meaning. So you don't understand. We made in His image. We're not God Himself. He dwells in His children, bro.
Christ is not God then either. If He's doing the same thing that He wants us to be, then He's not trying to be God. Let me break it down. All right,
whatever you want to say. All right, let me break it down. No.
Look, I keep it simple. Christ is our God, but he has one. And who is that? His Father. Simple.
Wait,
let me break it down real quick. You really in the flesh, bro. You missing it. You can't understand spiritual things. It's not saying that we God. We become more like God and not like who we used to be. That's the point.
Christ be saying the same thing when Christ says, "Do not touch me, for I have not ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say, I go to my God and your God, my Father and your Father." Who's he talking about?
What are you talking about?